Everybody's got excuses, but you got one life to live, one life to give, one moment, one opportunity. Boy, that's it. It's all said and done. When the going gets tough and the tough gets going, you just go ahead and run. Cause opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. They're being constructive or they jealous of the outcome. It's about the time you got up. And I don't even care what the fuck your excuses is. Fact is, you just playing the cards of foolishness. What you think I'm doing is gotta get up, get going, and just move on. Don't look back. You gotta
Wrestling Talk Now presents The Rumble Bash. Welcome, everybody, to Wrestling Talk Now. This is The Rumble Bash, and we are here. We are live on the event tonight, because what better way to predict the Royal Rumble than 2 hours before the Royal Rumble, where we're all giddy, excited, and boy, are there surprises. I digress. We will get to all of that, but of course, the WTN crew is here live at 11:55 Hochelaga.
95:15.
95:15. Totally wrong.
Top right corner.
Jesus. Top right corner. Geez, my bad, my apologies. We are here, so if you guys want to come down, feel free. You can come down. We are going to have a little wrestling pool as well. 95:15 Hochelaga.
That's right.
95:15 Hochelaga. By all means, we are here all night, at least until the Rumble. After that, we're closing shop, but it's going to be a big night. Let's first introduce our team. So, Kid Crazy, how goes it, good sir?
I'm doing really, really good. I had a great week, a lot of wrestling, but the moment of the week has arrived.
Oh.
It's Royal Rumble. It's my favorite pay-per-view of the year. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it indeed. And of course, we also got the man of the hour, Big Red, sling in arm and all. He's here.
Like a soldier.
Like a soldier.
Like the words of Ric Flair, it's woo, Mean Gene, it's Rumble time.
That's, yep. That was pretty good.
There.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. You've been working on that all week, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. Good
So
job.
as of right now, we only have 5 matches for the Royal Rumble. Obviously, 2 of them being the Royal Rumble themselves, the men's Royal Rumble and the women's Royal Rumble. We will get to those at the end. Let's talk about the other matches on the card so far that are announced. We got essentially 2 other championships being defended. Of course, the first one is Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Undisputed Championship. We saw Kevin Owens come in earlier today with a Sami Zayn Forever shirt on.
Right.
And, just little mind games, getting into Roman's head. On SmackDown yesterday, we also did see Sami Zayn come out as well during the Solo Sikoa match. Jay had called him for Sammy to come through because they were being kicked out or something, right? They were being kicked out. So Sammy decided to come and help out the bloodline. But if you recall on Raw, Roman did say, you are not to be seen until the Royal Rumble.
True.
So that causes a lot of friction as well.
And he got a super kick for his endeavors there, Sammy,
right.
from
Solo.
Solo. No.
Yes, fine Solo.
Oh, yeah, it was from Solo. That's right. That's right. And then Kevin Owens refused to hit Sammy with the chair.
Right.
More mind games from Kevin Owens.
More mind games from Kevin Owens, and that's certainly the way to go.
Yep.
Do any of you see Kevin Owens actually winning the championship tonight?
I definitely see Kevin Owens winning the championship tonight.
Well, this is how I see things. Kevin Owens wins, but he's not the champion. It's Sami Zayn.
What?
Oh.
Because he signed the contract.
Oh, you're still on that?
I'm still on that. He
Still on
signed
that.
he signed the contract, and it was Sami Zayn's name.
So how is he going to be in the match then if it's Sammy's?
Yeah, but Kevin Owens is in the match, exactly.
Anything's possible in WWE.
I guess.
I mean, that's a very,
Like
Vince
everything
McMahon
is
cop-out answer, but sure.
Well,
Yeah.
anything is possible at Disneyland also, but we don't know if we're going to get there. But
No, that's it.
We'll find out.
I mean, it might make a little sense with the Sami Zayn Forever t-shirt on.
Yeah. Yes, that could be. I'm not saying it's impossible because, yes, it is true. We never know. And they always try to surprise us.
Right.
Especially at the Rumble. But I definitely think Kevin Owens wins because this is 1 year. Exactly 1 year later, or is it 2 years after Kevin Owens fought Roman at the Rumble?
2
So
years.
It's not last Rumble; it's the Rumble before.
Right.
Okay. So there's a story being told. This is for everybody saying that WWE doesn't do long-term storytelling.
Yeah.
Well, this is another with the Sami Zayn bloodline story, but also with the Kevin Owens now and Roman Reigns. There's a story behind because they fought, and Kevin Owens was basically robbed of his championship by the tactics of Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, as you remember correctly. So this is maybe the not the resurrection, but the redemption line for Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens can definitely become champion. And I think this is where we see Sami turn on the bloodline.
Well, it would certainly be good for, Elimination Chamber being in Montreal, Kevin Owens coming in as the champion, maybe not walking out as but I mean, that's such a good photo op. If they're going to do something there, will it be for the undisputed title?
That's what we don't know. Exactly.
We don't know, right? Because we did see when they did do it for the tag titles, when Judgment Day faced off against the Raw, against the Usos, they mentioned it was for the Raw Tag Team Championships. So they could easily do that here tonight. Heyman could have had something in the contract. Oh, well, it's only for the brand that you're on, and KO is technically on Raw, right? Exactly. So could be, and that would still kind of work, I guess.
Yes, it's possible.
Again, we don't know with The Rock, right? So that all kind of depends too.
Also a possibility. That has diminished the possibility. The odds of that happening have diminished in the past few weeks.
Not in my mind.
From what the rumors out there are saying, but it's still a very strong possibility. And I think Elimination Chamber doesn't have to be for the title. Elimination Chamber can be for number one contender, and that would make Sami win the Elimination Chamber in Montreal, and that would set up a WrestleMania match for the title between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, which would be insane.
Which would be wild. Which would be wild. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to see, because there's so many ways they could go about it. Is The Rock coming? Is he not? Are they going to split the titles tonight? That really kind of depends. Then what happens with Cody Rhodes? Exactly. I think, but Cody, I guess his story is more about winning the championship. Right. Again, the only story you can maybe tell with that is Rhodes versus Seth.
It's not about the journey. It's the destination.
Yes, it's not about the journey.
I feel like that's something Cody Rhodes said.
It is.
Well, usually it's not about the destination; it's about the journey. But whatever, that works also.
I'm deep tonight.
But because the question here is the best storyline for Cody Rhodes would have to pass by Seth Rollins,
right?
That being said, that's why there has to be some kind of storyline here where Seth either ends up with the title, because or Cody can win the Elimination Chamber, but I don't know. I see more. There's a story. There's two people here that deserve shots or runs as champion here. Most importantly, Sami and Cody.
That's why I said double win, two winners at the Rumble today.
Well, you mean like what happened with British Bulldog?
I say Seth and Cody win.
They both hit the floor at the same
time. And it's going to be a triple three.
That's very possible. Yeah, they've done it before.
Triple threat at Elimination Chamber. How would both of them being winners work? Exactly? If they both eliminate each other?
They both go over the ropes and they're both.
Yeah, they eliminate each other essentially. Okay.
Yes, they both fall over the rope. Like when was it? It was British Bulldog and Bret Hart. Was it
Luger?
That's right.
Oh damn. Okay. Way back.
Way back. Yeah.
We go back and back.
So that's definitely a possibility that this happens. I guess it would make it easier for the story you want to tell.
And I think it's really, but then again, then I look at something like, because I don't think we have Sami Zayn technically in the Rumble.
That's what I was just about to ask you. Is Sami in the Rumble? Let's check it out. Let's go to the announced
list.
So we have Kofi Kingston, Santos Escobar, Ricochet, Baron Corbin, Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, Rey Mysterio, Gunther, Cody Rhodes, Omos, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, Karrion Kross, Dominic Mysterio, The Miz, Xavier Woods, and Brock Lesnar. So hasn't announced Sammy is in the Rumble, but there's still a lot of space in the Rumble for them to have a surprise.
Any of the Usos in the Rumble?
Well, not announced. And they don't have a tag team match either. Which, didn't they also finish? Oh, no, they're on the finals of the tag team tournament, right?
Yep.
So they're probably going to finish that on SmackDown. And I would certainly see the Usos being in the Royal Rumble. Or I don't know if they play off, because Jay didn't look injured on SmackDown, right?
That's true. Yeah.
So unless they play that and Sami Zayn takes his spot for the Royal Rumble, and then you tell that story of Sami winning there. There has been reports. So Sami did talk to Ariel Helwani.
Yes.
And did an interview, I think it was today or yesterday or something, about the possibility of him being the face of the WWE.
Wow. Right there.
Yeah, he went there. Well, that's and he's a Montreal boy. He's gonna dish it all out too as well. I'm sure Helwani has seen Sami and a bunch of indie feds here too, and so they have a great communication. And Sami basically had mentioned, look, I can maybe see myself win the title, but I don't consider myself gonna maybe be the face. That's not who they're the face of the company. They're looking, I'm not the Brock or the Rock or the Austin of that. They're looking for bigger toned guys. So even he himself doesn't believe he is the face of the company. He's like, that's not to say that I maybe might not win a championship or the world, but he's like, I don't see myself as being that guy.
There's also rumors of Austin entering the Rumble since.
Oh, Jesus. Right.
Oh, Jesus. You never know.
No, and that's why I'm kind of saying, oh, Jesus, because it's a huge possibility. We saw the videos of Austin getting ready, training, saying he just felt like crap and he needs to just work out to get himself into better shape and be more healthy. But I mean, yeah, so there was also that rumor too, right? Austin versus Roman at Mania, Austin versus Brock at Mania. There's been a bunch of rumors on that. Yeah. So, dude, y'all set up. We are good. Yes, we are grand. Not sure who that is. You might have to click the allow thing to see that.
Who you are.
Did you randomly message it? Okay. Or that's it. Just let us know what's going on. We are here. Feel free to come down if anything. What's the address?
9515
Hochelaga. We'll be here all night, folks. We'll be here all night. There's a bunch of food you can order, and it's gonna be a good time because we're not here for a long time. We're here for a Rumble Bash, baby.
Exactly. Let me get back to the Sami Zayn being the face of WWE here for a second.
I think you're spot on.
Face of WWE is a bit a heavy loaded person. Well, it'd be a lot for Sami to be the face of WWE, but I could definitely see an organic face, baby face, as in how Daniel Bryan was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Daniel Bryan was never the face of WWE, but he definitely got so over with the crowd that he was one of the top guys there in WWE. And you saw it at the WrestleMania and the combination of that story when he won. So I see something similar. Not him carrying the company and being the guy going to all the morning talk shows and the late night talk shows and being the face of the company, but definitely one of their top stars. And in this case, I would compare it to the organic push of Daniel Bryan. Yeah,
the Yes Movement.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. So my friend was mentioning to me as well. He's like, "Oh, but dude, Sami Zayn is so over." Like, so the big rumor is obviously Cody Rhodes winning the Rumble. Right.
Yeah. I think that would be your. That's
almost like set in stone. 95%.
Too easy to
Cody
say
Rhodes.
It's too easy.
Well, there's a story there. He's never won a title.
Never won a Rumble.
You never won a Rumble. And there's a story there to be told. To be told. So I get it, but he's like, yeah, but what if they turn on him like they turned on when Roman was pushed down our throats when he won the Rumble, or when Batista won the Rumble? You know, none of us really cared because we didn't want those guys to win the Rumble. Not necessarily that we don't want Cody, but because Sammy is so over and the crowd is just eating him up, just like Sammy. They're so over with him.
Guys,
they would have to tread carefully here. They would have to tread carefully because yes, Sammy is a big part, and the crowd can turn on the company.
I don't think they turn on Cody, though.
No, not on Cody, but they can turn on the company for pushing Cody
too fast.
Well, over Sammy,
right?
But if they do it, so that's why I wouldn't put Sammy in the Rumble itself, because you want to give that spotlight to Cody,
right?
I would definitely make a big spotlight for Sammy during the main event or whatever the championship match, but not in the Rumble. Leave that for Cody. Because if I was a playmaker in Vegas and I would be to make odds, my favorite would be Cody Rhodes.
Right.
That would be the number one guy that favorite to win the Rumble. I would like for Cody to win, but I do have a little hesitation because it's the most obvious choice is Cody. So
there might be a swerve there.
There might be a swerve because
and then if of course, the big rumor of The Rock. Yeah. So that's where we're gonna find out tonight if it's one and done. Is he actually going to be coming? Will he be doing anything for WrestleMania? We'll find out tonight. So if The Rock is in that Royal Rumble, which I don't even see happening.
Could it be a possibility that he just shows up?
Just there at the Rumble?
Yeah.
Or
the main event and like, I'm here. Stay till Monday.
Well, maybe type of a distraction that he causes Roman a distraction. He causes Roman the title. It's very well possible. Because the whole thing here that we've heard in the past few weeks is that The Rock hasn't had the time to prepare himself physically. Even though that sounds a bit crazy because of the way you look at him, he sounds like he's pretty physically ready. But no, to be in the ring, you don't want to be rusty. He doesn't want to hurt himself or his cousin. So he absolutely wanted to practice and train. So we're hearing the rumors that he hasn't had time to do that.
And February, he also has the XFL. He's going to be too busy with that, launching and all that. He's the face of that launch. He's the face of the launch.
There was also rumors of John Cena, but now he's in Australia making a movie.
Yeah, but that's fine. John Cena's in shape. He's good.
And John Cena wrestled not too long.
He wrestled not too long ago. He's fine. Like he has the five moves of doom there, and he's good.
He's okay. So I definitely think you put a possibility of him showing up and being the distraction for Roman Reigns.
Right.
And then you still have almost 3 months to prepare yourself for WrestleMania. I think 3 months. Yeah. The guy goes to the gym 3 times a day. He could change that and go 2 times a day and one of them in the ring.
Right.
So I think it's possible. And maybe all these rumors of him not being ready and not wanting to go to the WrestleMania and having a match at WrestleMania because he's not ready or he's ring rust. He has ring rust.
Right.
Maybe that's just to throw us off also.
Yeah. I mean, very true.
It wouldn't be the first time.
It wouldn't be the first time in that regard.
So I still think there's a possibility. Austin, I really don't think so. Because I think it would be more of a one-off at WrestleMania, whatever match he has.
The pop San Antonio would have.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely the pop. It's in Texas. Definitely be a huge pop when you hear the glass break.
Right.
Definitely. So I'd see that happen.
There's also Brock, but we all know.
Well, Brock is in the Rumble.
Right.
Brock is in the Rumble for sure. He's going to see Lashley there.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And they might do that type of thing where they both
eliminate each other or something, and then so get prepared. Oh man, we might see that at Elimination Chamber. Actually, we might see a match between them.
Brock and Lashley.
Lashley.
Okay.
No, not yet. I don't want to see that. What U.S. title? He's not the U.S. champion.
No, but Bobby wants his U.S. title back.
Well, I think.
That's done.
That's done.
Brock screwed him over.
He had 3 chances, and he didn't come through on 3. I wouldn't mind seeing a Bobby Lashley versus Brock in kind of a stipulation, like give me a fight pit match between the two.
Yeah, they're both MMA, so
they're both MMA. They're both good in amateur wrestling, so that could be a good way to sell it. Because yes, we've seen it already twice, and if I'm not mistaken, Bobby won both times, right?
I believe so.
So
yeah,
correct us if I'm wrong here. For people that are watching,
didn't Brock win when they went to Saudi Arabia?
And the last one was Bobby won.
Oh no, it was Bobby twice.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was Bobby twice. So do we get the Cody Seth treatment here, where Cody beat Seth all three times?
Right.
Seth
or do we see Brock getting one back here?
Seth and Cody is one thing, but to see Brock and Bobby again.
Well, I think you could compare Seth and Brock in the way that they don't get affected by losses.
True. Right.
So that's why it's a possibility.
Yeah. So Lashley defeated the Beast at the 2022 Royal Rumble, so last year.
Okay.
And
then at Saudi Arabia.
And then at Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has both victories. So that's
true.
It. So I don't think that Brock would get hurt by Bobby winning another time, but I would definitely be interested in seeing a fight pit match. Like even though if it's scripted, it's a work.
Well, it's definitely scripted.
I'm sure they could pull through with it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That's fair. So all that for KO versus Roman Reigns. We'll definitely see what's going to happen there. Where that's on the card, we don't know. We don't know any of the positions of where it's going to be on the card. I would imagine the Royal Rumbles are going to be the first and last match of the night, but we'll have to wait and see. So another match we do have Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. This is where we're probably going to see the Alexa Fiend completely turn. I don't think she's going to win, though.
Bianca turns heel.
No. I mean, that's your opinion. I mean, not no.
Title.
And what?
And Bliss wins the title.
And Bliss wins the title.
I think there's a chance that Bliss wins the title because she is a former 5-time champion.
She is.
I think we do.
I just don't like the Fiend character, bro. I just
no. But it's because I don't think it was done properly the first time. I think this time they're doing it a bit differently.
Yep.
Where she's not completely the Fiend. She's like, stop worrying about Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy. I'm the dangerous person here. I'm the person that could hurt you. So
right.
I like that fact. Will we see a complete possessed Alexa tonight? It's a possibility, but I think there's more story to tell. I think they've been very slow in developing this Bray Wyatt story, including the Alexa angle, and I don't think it's all coming to an end tonight.
No.
Well, I don't know, man, because Bray recently just also did an interview, I want to say with Ryan Satin or one of the other interviewers, that we haven't even really scratched the surface of what the Fiend character is. He had mentioned he doesn't really know what the pitch black. What is it? Is it the pitch black? What's Mountain Dew's pitch dark? Pitch black. Pitch dark?
Now I'm confused.
Pitch black. We'll go with pitch black. He doesn't even know what the pitch black match is. However, essentially, he said that in terms of the Uncle Howdy character, no one has any idea of what's actually going to happen. A lot of people think it's a personality thing. He's like, it's so much deeper than that. And no one is nowhere near the surface of what that can actually be. So pitch black? Yeah, because pitch dark sounded weird. Yeah. So So with that, we also have obviously Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight in the pitch black match.
You're gonna call me crazy.
I mean, I already call you crazy. I call him crazy too, though. That's just part of his name.
LA Knight wins.
Honestly, that might not be too crazy. I just don't see how that would move the whole Fiend gimmick forward. I think Fiend wins and LA Knight joins, actually.
That's also interesting. I think it all depends of where they're at in this story.
Wow.
Because I think there's a way where Bray loses, and that's if he doesn't go full blown evil. So if he comes out as Bray Wyatt, okay, he loses, and then Uncle Howdy comes, give him a sister Abigail saying you haven't, just be yourself or whatever. I see there's a story to continue the angle of Bray Wyatt. I think it's possible. But I think if you have Bray Wyatt, or like you've seen the last few weeks, the rocking chair, the Firefly Funhouse, kind of him finding his groove again, and then you have him lose. I don't know. It could hurt. It's hurt him in the past. Some losses for him have been hard. We all remember how horrible the Hell in a Cell match with Seth was.
You had to bring it up.
So
he brought it out. I thought he brought it.
So there's a possibility here that maybe he's not full. He hasn't found his mojo yet, and he gets a loss, and that.
But he kind of alluded to that. He kind of alluded to like, you don't know what you're getting yourself into, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he alluded to that. He's. Yeah, I mean that's his whole idea though, right? He's not the Firefly Funhouse. Jesus, I can't talk today. Doing the old gimmick there with the rocking chair.
Yep.
The Swamp Riot, the Swamp Wyatt there. I know.
Wyatt is.
And just bringing everything back, and it's cool, and so he doesn't even necessarily know, but I think he feels confident that he's accepting the evil, or we're kind of getting that a little bit. And honestly, LA Knight can take a loss. LA Knight's going to be like one of those people where it doesn't necessarily matter if he wins or loses. He's still a great wrestler in the ring. It's almost like a Seth. He's very neutral. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I understand what he's saying. He's not as over as Seth is.
No,
no. But yeah, if they do it correctly, I don't see a problem with LA losing. If they do it correctly, obviously, because this is Bray is kind of like he's over, but he's still heelish, right? He's still
he's a heel for sure,
a heel character.
Yeah.
So you could get a win by way of cheating or any way where it won't hurt LA Knight. I think both. I just think Bray they have to tread carefully with Bray because Bray is special. Bray can be a long time your mystical character for a lot of years coming. So you have to do this carefully. And they've used it carefully until now.
I just got potential breaking news. Perhaps.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, it might not be that big of a news necessarily, but for the women's rumble,
yep.
You guys are gonna be really disappointed because it's not that big. You'd be like, "What the fuck?" You didn't have to tell me. You know what?
No.
I'm kind of upset that I read that actually.
What is it?
Does it spoil anything?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I wouldn't give a shit. Nia Jax is expected to return at the Rumble.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Per PWI Insider, though. So, I mean, it's a kind of a valid source.
Yeah, it is a credible source. Nia Jax. Okay. Well, why not?
Why not?
Why? But
why not? It could be a one-off. Also, this is the Rumble.
That's it. I mean, here's the hoping it's just a one-off, and you need people.
Cool. Give me 25,000 to the one appearance. Yeah, pretty much. I think Nia will take it.
Right.
And hopefully she can. She won't break somebody's nose. Yeah. So I really like that line actually that Bailey that Bex told Bailey when Bailey's like, "Oh, the only reason you got over is because another woman punched you in the face," and she's like, "Well, you want me to punch you in the face so you can get it?" that was good. That was good from Bex there, big time Bex. But yeah, whatever. Nia Jax.
By the way, Bailey did also mention, because there was a lot of criticism on the Raw 30th anniversary show of, they're not giving women enough time. Bailey did mention like, hey, listen, there's a story to be told here, guys. It's not about that, they don't appreciate women's wrestling, or that they were really communicative in backstage and what was going on, and we're all kind of there for everything. Obviously, Bailey is also going to say this, and I would think that they are part of everything. It's just, it looked kind of bad. We saw the Bellas mention a bunch of stuff that them not really supporting the women's wrestling.
Really care about what they say? Like
about Bellas?
Yeah, do we?
I absolutely don't give two fucks about what.
Thank you very much.
I don't give two fucks, but I mean, I get the snub though.
And
you know what I mean?
Well, okay, there's two things here.
Keep making your line.
The Bellas weren't backstage and don't know what was discussed backstage when that first segment went too long. And that was okay that segment went too long because that segment was gold. Everybody agrees with that.
Which one is this?
The trial of
the trial of Sami Zayn.
Yes.
Fucking.
So when that
segment of the year, Mike, my words.
Definitely,
We're only in January.
Definitely there. Possibility for even early in the year that we are.
Yeah.
So that's they weren't there. They didn't discuss what can be done. Where can we cut? So the only way, and first of all, don't forget the Bella Twins are in the business of creating social media attention. And
That's
buzz.
right.
That's what they do.
Also for their show as well, which is promoted by the WWE.
Exactly. So
they might even be in the Rumble.
So the whole
Do you
point.
really have to jinx it?
I think they're going to be in the Rumble.
I think they're going to be in the Rumble.
They're going to be in the Rumble because I think it was only a work to create buzz, create buzz on their channel, create buzz, talk about that. But also at the same time, I want to get to this is that the only place where you can cut in that Raw 30 that you can cut, I mean, something that would still advance. You cut that match, but you could still advance the storyline, right? Because
the deal. Just said it.
Who?
You know the deal.
Oh, you know the deal. Get the barf bags ready. Nia Jax returns tonight. Yeah.
I don't have no bags. I have a bucket.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, as long as she doesn't injure anyone, man, fine, whatever.
Stay home.
I honestly, and I don't know if it's a one-off, whatever, fine, cool.
No,
there's also rumor Dewdrop is supposed to show up.
yes.
That makes sense.
Which I'm down, and I'm also down for her to be Piper Niven again from NXT.
Yeah, that would be
She did have a little bit of a illness there that she was suffering.
Oh, did she?
So yeah, so
I thought she was injured.
Well,
no, I think it was an illness actually.
So this time off that she's had is a perfect time to repackage and bring
Exactly.
Piper Niven.
Do it.
So yeah. So what I was saying, the only segment you can cut from that Raw 30 where you could still advance the storyline that they were telling was by cutting that steel cage match, by having the beatdown, because Becky still hasn't gotten the traditional beatdown, the heels beating down the face. So that advances the story. Yes, I agree. Like we said on Thursday,
you could have cut Hogan off. You could have cut Ric Flair off. You could have cut the APA stuff off.
Don't touch Hogan. Don't start Hogan.
But you cut that off. Yes, those were things where you could cut, and I agree with that. And I would have loved, like I said on Thursday, I would have loved to see that match. And I think we're still going to see that match.
Well,
when? I don't know. Not in the Rumble.
I assumed it was going to be announced for the Rumble.
Maybe WrestleMania.
Because
or Chamber.
How does? But
the Chamber.
But how
can't be a Chamber.
How does Bayley and Bex not be on the Rumble though?
Who says they're not in the Rumble?
I mean, that's valid.
Well, they're both not champions, so they could be in the Royal Rumble itself.
Did we? Yeah. It was none of the names that were on the list. Huh? I don't think so.
I don't think they were here. They were right there. So the ladies, we have confirmed. You have Liv Morgan, Candice LeRae, Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez, Shayna Baszler, Zelina Vega, Emma, Bayley. Confirmed.
Oh, okay.
Io Sky, Dakota Kai, Lacey Evans, and Shia Lee. So I definitely think Bex is going to be in the Rumble.
That's fair.
We could have the same issue like we said about Bobby and Brock, that they're just going to come in and come out and just kick ass.
Yeah. Or they could. I don't see Brock coming in early.
No.
Right.
I don't see him coming in 30 also like last year, but I don't see him coming in early.
15. Please God, no.
Yeah, more middle of the pack is more understandable.
Yeah, exactly.
Either. So middle of the pack, throw some people out, have a little brawl with Bobby, and then you both eliminate.
There's going to be a table broken on the Rumble like usual.
The what?
There's going to be a table broken at the Rumble.
Yeah, and there should be Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston's spot or whatever. Yep.
Yeah, so we're good.
Got him eliminated last year, I think, but
that's
talking about that.
I think Naomi also could be a return in the Rumble and have her usual Rumble spots there.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
So
that could also just be a one-off though, too.
Yeah, a one-off. She was in Tokyo at the Monet at the Mercedes Monet match.
Right.
So was Bayley. So that really doesn't.
Right. That doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean anything now that I think about it.
That's it.
But whatever. So yeah. So as long as we see that match in the future, the steel cage match, I'm okay. I'm okay because listen, sometimes I have in this live TV, and sometimes when the segment everything is booked to the second, right?
Right.
So sometimes something goes on and you don't want to stop it because it's so good, which was the case in the trial of Sami Zayn. And now you have to cut somewhere else. Yes, I agree. A lot of those things, like JLB said, could have been cut easily. But I think you still told the story there, and there's still advancement in the storytelling of that feud. So it's not the end of the world as long as I get to see that match in the near future.
You're talking about the cage match?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's check.
Yeah. I just wanted to make that.
And another rumor is Beth Phoenix will be at the Women's Rumble as well. Makes complete sense. Edge for the men's.
Makes sense.
So that is probably going to happen there too. I think we're on the Rumble stuff anyways, right? So we had KO, Roman, we said. We have we have Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss.
LA Knight
and Bray Wyatt, and then we got the 2 Rumbles. So 5. Yeah. So then in that regard, who, if you had to pick one person, so you're saying men's Cody Rhodes? You're going with that?
Yeah, I'm picking Cody Rhodes. If I was a betting man, which I am,
you are.
I would put my money on Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Big Red?
I still believe The Rock is going to show up.
Oh my God, he's on it
But
still.
if I had to choose, it would have to be Seth.
Seth winning. Okay.
But that's also interesting.
I mean, that's the beauty of the Rumble, though, right? Just in general, but also especially this year with all the dirty sheets reporting a bunch of stuff from Roman and Austin, Brock and Austin, Seth and Cody and KO and Sammy and Roman and all that. There's just so many possibilities that it can really go a whole bunch of ways. I still honestly think that it's going to be Cody. Hey, brother.
How's it going, bro?
Nelson.
We have our first arrival here for our live podcast.
For our Rumble bash here. Like a boss. And I think I'm going to do a cop out. And you know what? I'm going to say Sami Zayn.
Okay.
I'm going to say Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. And you said...
I said
The Rock.
I said The
The
Rock.
Rock, obviously.
But then I also
said, why am I even asking?
You smell what the John is cooking?
On the John. But...
On the John.
I think Seth Rollins is a possibility because it also tells the story that we need for Cody also. It could be also... That's also a good way to tell that story about Cody. We're having Seth win. Sorry about the...
I said Sammy.
You said Sammy?
I said Sammy.
Oh, I thought I heard Seth. Sorry about that.
I mean, Seth also makes a lot of sense too.
I said Seth,
but
you said Cody, you said Sammy.
Oh, okay. That's why I heard Seth.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Okay.
Seth, you could also tell that Cody...
you said The Rock.
Yeah.
I said if I had to choose someone for real, it'd be Seth, but I really want The Rock.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, that's fair. Fair.
fair.
Who you
That's
would like
a cop
to
out.
win
Yeah.
would be The Rock, and who you think is going to win is
Seth.
That's
Okay.
fair. That's fair.
Thank
And
you.
Seth, you could also tell that story of the Cody Rhodes story by having Seth win, because then Cody can challenge Seth after he wins the title, which would have to be after WrestleMania. That's why I think Cody, the story fits perfectly for Cody,
Right.
which is coming first
Or second.
We all saw that, or second. We all saw the Hell in a Cell match with the torn pec, how that made him a star more than he actually was already.
Right.
So coming in first or second, staying over 50 minutes and winning the Rumble can solidify him as that star.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we'd have to see where we get to WrestleMania and who is the champion at WrestleMania. But yeah, who do you think is going to win, Nelson? Your choice for the men's Royal Rumble. That's it.
There we go. Cody Rhodes.
That's it. The popular choice, baby. That's right.
That's the popular
That's
choice.
Right. That's right.
He's going with the peanut galleries out there. You know what I mean? Cody Rhodes. Well, that's what's rumored. That's the heavy rumor of that there's also rumors that the Mysterios for some reason are going to start off the Rumble.
Right.
I hope to God that's false though. I really don't want the Mysterios to start
Maybe
anything.
not to start, yeah, but at some point in the Rumble, yeah.
Oh, that's going to
At
happen.
some point in the
Of
Rumble,
course.
yeah. I would like that.
For
I
sure.
would like
That's definitely going to happen.
You finally get Rey Mysterio to put these hands on his son,
Right.
which he's been refusing to do.
Which he's been refusing to
for
do.
a long time.
And I think maybe Dom might actually get him out because he's still going to refuse, but it's going to be a Rumble thing. It's going to be a WrestleMania thing, rather, I think. I swear to God, I better not get that at Elimination Chamber.
No,
I do not want to see Ray versus Dom
Ray deserves
at
that
Elimination
WrestleMania.
Chamber.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Because you'd like to see it live.
Because you're
But
not going.
No, I would like to see Dominic learn how to wrestle.
But yeah, I think Ray deserves that moment at WrestleMania for what he's brought to the business.
Oh, for sure.
To have that culmination of a career, have a
With
match
his son.
at
Yeah,
WrestleMania
that's
would be
crazy.
the perfect storybook ending to a glorious career in Roman in Ray's case. Okay, so that's our choices for. Okay, do we got any? Who do you guys think will be surprise entrances in the men's rumble? Before we move on to the women's.
Woo woo woo.
Yeah, I heard that too. Zack Ryder, we saw that he had copyright, got the copyrights for Zack Ryder himself, the woo 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 and all that. So
there's also rumors of Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb. What does that name sound familiar?
From New Japan.
New Japan.
There's rumors of Jay White.
I don't believe I heard of that. I don't.
Isn't Jay White?
He's not a. Yeah, isn't he signed to AEW?
He's NWJP's champion. I'm mixing up my letters here, but New Japan.
IWGP, no, IWGP.
They made Anderson go in New Japan.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
maybe
but that's a one-off
negotiation. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, fair. It doesn't mean he signed. It just means that he shows up.
Just come in one night.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. That could be a possibility. That would be a huge pop.
That would be crazy.
That would be a huge pop. Switchblade there. That's New Japan World Champion at the Rumble. Wow, that would be big for both companies' visibility for New Japan, and that would be a big forbidden door bashing there from Triple H. We have lost our camera feed. We're
still here though.
We're still here, so we're good. We'll be right back. Well, you guys will get to see us again. I know you guys want to see these beautiful faces that we have. So I guess surprise entrances. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess Zack Ryder would be the one that's the most favored to come back. So that's it. I guess Matt Cardona is a strong part, but he would come in as Zack Ryder, right? If it would be in that case. Are the rumors true that he copyrighted the Zack Ryder?
Yeah, he copied that. Yeah. He copied the phrase "woo woo woo."
Wow. Okay. So there's a strong possibility there that.
And they signed Chelsea. So.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Well, most of the time, where the wife goes, the husband goes. More or less.
Well, I mean, maybe in your marriage.
I
tease. No, that's fair. Okay, so we're gonna have to technically do that. So everyone squeeze in.
Here we go. Got a different
issues on the camera.
We don't see. See. There we go.
We don't see you though.
No, we see me. We don't see Big Red.
That's fair. Big Red, squeeze in. Huh?
No.
Our camera died, so now we have to use the laptop.
But it's okay. We only have the women's match left.
We're good. Yeah.
So do you guys have any other surprise entrances? Maybe. So we said Zack Ryder. He mentioned Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb is crazy.
Jeff Cobb. Who else?
Zack Ryder, Jeff Cobb. We got Edge.
The Rock. The Rock is a possibility.
Austin, that we mentioned.
Austin. I don't.
There was a rumor.
Kevin, that's
well, no, actually, no.
I mean, he could pull a Brock. He could pull a Brock, though, right?
If he loses,
if it's before, if the Roman match and thing is before the Rumble, then because Kevin Owens is obviously facing Roman for the title. So
Chris Masters.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Well, yeah, I guess it's a possibility. If Kelly Kelly can be in the women's rumble, I guess Chris Masters can be in the men's.
Chris Masters wasn't that bad. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, the Master Lock.
The Master Lock. I mean, pretty much it's what Lashley's using.
Lashley is much better at the Master Lock or the Hurt Lock more than.
You gotta come in.
Yeah, sorry, you guys don't see. I could move a bit more here. Maybe there's space for you guys. Okay, so I guess we went through the surprise entrances in the men's. So yes,
thank God it was empty, huh?
So let's go with the women's then. Let's go with the women's. Let's go with the women. And who was your pick, Big Red, for the women champion here at the Royal Rumble? Rhea Ripley's a very good pick. Very good pick.
You're gonna disagree with me there?
I'm gonna. We
have
Jesus. Man with better vision. Look at what he says.
Casey says, listen, I'm fine if the cameras are off. I see enough of JLB's ugly mug already.
Whatever, we'll put that up. Hope you're doing well,
I just
good
came
sir.
here to say JLB is a whore.
Yeah.
Merch still at Raw and Order. Yes.
Perfect. We've been missing that. It's been a hot minute since you did that. So
Yes.
thank you for that,
Thank
good
you.
sir. Yeah, he's going to be doing a live reaction of the actual Rumble. And I'm like, geez Christ, bro. I want to enjoy that shit. But at least you get to see his expressions. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So,
of course. So, okay, Ray is your pick. Who's your pick, JLB?
man, I don't know, honestly, because I really don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm just, my heart wants Shayna, though. My heart wants Shayna. The
JLB's
only,
got a crush on Shayna.
not really. She's no, I mean she's fine. It's just I don't think she swings on the male side though. There's rumors that
that's
she
a very strong possibility.
No.
I also like Shayna. I'm just joking around. I think she has more potential than what she's shown and what they've given her a chance to show. Also,
Right.
but let's get real. She ain't winning the Rumble though.
But you give me the hamburger. You give me the hamburger compliments here. You say, "Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's great. I agree with you." But no, she's not gonna Rumble.
No, because
no, he doesn't.
I don't think she's.
No, he doesn't.
I don't think she's there yet for main eventing
Well,
WrestleMania.
I mean, now that also Ronda isn't the champion, you know what I mean? Who is it? It's Bianca or maybe potentially
or
Bliss
Charlotte.
and Charlotte.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So Charlotte isn't even, which is weird, isn't even in a match. So I guess she'll be at the
no.
Rumble.
Well, why would she be in the Rumble? If she's champion?
Maybe if she, but I don't know. They haven't. Well, that's what
Well,
I think.
she mentioned that. I think she's mentioned she wants to. What she said something like that. Like I want to go in as a Rumble. I remember her saying something like that. I want to be in the Rumble even as champion, and then after
I think that was like last
I
year.
get to choose my opponent. I think that's what she said.
I think that was last year, though.
Okay,
Yeah, that was like last year. Yeah,
because I remember hearing that. I just don't know when it was. But,
right.
But yeah.
Yeah,
So I guess Shayna, Rhea.
and I guess you can do the same thing. But Shayna,
Yeah.
Rhea, I think Rhea. That's a good choice.
That's a strong choice.
But I just don't know because Asuka already won the Rumble, so I don't think it's Asuka.
Well, Asuka's definitely going to be in there, and we
For
might
sure.
see the debut of heel Asuka.
Yeah, which
The
I'm down for.
New gimmick, which everybody's down for. She's hinted at it in the in her social media platforms, so we might see that. But I'll go with since he picked Rhea because I think Rhea's
Rhea's
a strong pick. But just so we don't all pick the same, I'm gonna go with. Show me the list of. Can we
Jesus.
show?
You're just gonna do the yeah, we can definitely do that. That's not
No, because I just want to say something. Well, Bailey, I guess. Bailey's a strong possibility here.
Yeah.
Or Bex, too. But no, Bex already won it. So I'm going to go with Bailey. I'm going to go with Bailey as my prediction.
and then you just legitimately have the Bianca Bailey at Mania.
Naomi, too.
Naomi does deserve better.
Yeah.
I do kind of
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I just she hasn't improved is my issue. You know what I mean? Like I'm like Naomi deserves better, and then I see her in matches, and I'm like, man, you're not that good in the ring though.
But
You
she's
know,
been
like-
champion, so she has that
Yeah.
not recognition, that credibility.
You're right,
For
Right.
her. But it's a strong possibility. We'll definitely see some spots. If she's there, we'll definitely see some Kofi Kingston spots from Naomi. So I'll go with Bailey. My pick. So we got Rhea, we got Shayna,
baby.
and we got Bailey here from the Crazy One. So that's our picks. So surprise entrances in the women. Who do you guys think?
Rana.
Ooh, that's very
Okay.
interesting. That's very.
Yeah, I can maybe see that. CJ Parker, Maybe
CJ Perry, right? CJ
Perry,
yeah, that's
Parker,
right.
CJ Parker. Where does that? That sounds
CJ
familiar.
Parker, I think, was the Cullen. What's his name? In WCW, there, the manager.
Oh
Yes.
Jesus, yeah, okay.
Colonel Parker.
Colonel Parker.
That's right. So
I really want to see Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green is a strong possibility
That's
of an entrant, surprise entrance.
I think you're also going to see Cora Jade,
Oh yeah.
NXT. You're probably also
Yes.
going to see Cora Jade show
Yes.
up. And we didn't mention any NXT stars for the men's Rumble, but I feel like you're going to get maybe Joe Gacy. I feel like you're going to get maybe Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, I think
and I feel
Carmelo
like
Hayes
you're
is a
also going to
strong
get Braun
possibility,
Breaker.
I agree with Hayes.
Braun Breaker, I don't know because he's champion. I'm not sure. We all saw the whole. Okay, side note before we finish with the women's thing, what do you guys think about that whole brawl at the Performance Center?
I think it was fixed.
With
Pure fixed. Come on.
It was a work?
It was a work.
Because when
it looked like a shoot, like crazy. Kudos to them.
At 2 different points, at 2 different parts of the video, at some point it looks like it's a shoot,
right?
And at another point it looks like it's a work. Because when Breaker comes out, he's throwing those hands,
right?
He's really throwing those hands. But then
it's convincing though.
Yeah, and then after when they're separated and Grayson Waller attacks and he attacks him with the head down, I'm like, oh no, that's fake. So, so there's a strong possibility there. But Braun Breaker coming back to the Rumble, it could be. It would. I don't think it would be the first time. I don't think it would be the first time you get to see an NXT champion in the Rumble. I don't think so.
No.
It could be this the first time, but I don't think so. I feel like I feel maybe it was a woman. Maybe that was the woman NXT champion that already was in the Women's Rumble. But I digress.
Ciampa?
Well, Tommaso Ciampa was injured, but he could be returning.
He could be returning.
He could be returning. He's probably a strong possibility here for a surprise entrance. Yeah, so surprise entrances. Lana. We have Kelly, obviously.
We mentioned Nia Jax.
Nia Jax.
Ronda, though, apparently will not be showing up just because they don't want to pin, because she won't be the vocal point of the Rumble, so they don't want to like misuse her, right? Since she's a superstar and so on and so forth. Misuse her. I mean, she's not going to win, so they don't want to put her in there for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They did that last year? They did that last year, I believe.
Yeah.
And all that. So she might not even be at the Rumble at all.
Guys, I'm going to throw a curveball here. What do we think about what's her name? Brandy Rhodes being in the Rumble.
I'd rather her than Nikki Bella.
I don't think I'd rather her than Nikki Bella. I'm not gonna go that far. I think Brandy Rhodes is.
She'll get a pop.
I don't know if she'd get a pop.
I mean, that sounds like the wrong kind of pop, though. Not the pop you want for WWE to be like, oh yeah, like, I don't know, man.
Well, you get a reaction, but you might get some boos there.
You'll definitely get some boos.
And you don't want to ruin that whole storyline with Cody,
right?
By having the fans boo his wife, right? That could be that could mess up. But she's obviously not signed to WWE, but she's obviously part of that whole thing because they do have interviews, even with her, with the video packages we've seen of the recovery of Cody Rhodes. We've seen her.
He's always traveling with her, in his big ass bus. That
as
he
a
brings
one-off,
everywhere.
I'm saying you give her some money. I'm sure she'd go in it.
I'm sure she would. Yeah,
go for it.
So wrestle a few times too, and all that. Just as long as she doesn't have a match and gasoline with her. We're good.
Please, especially no Zippo fuel, please.
She put that way too much, and I'm like, "Do you want your husband to die? What are you doing?"
Because I'm sure
Cody, out of fire.
I'm sure Cody's like, put enough because it's already happened that they don't put enough. And
right.
So he's like, make sure you put enough, and she doesn't want. She doesn't want to fuck up. So she
must not disappoint the fucking American Nightmare over here.
And So and we've seen what he's done with his in that Hell in a Cell match with a torn pec. Right. So Cody's a machine when it comes to taking that pain in. So
so he apparently did some he did like boxing training to actually come back as quick as he could have. And it's apparently that kind of training is good for more like a longevity kind of thing. So it's not necessarily that he can do crazy matches right now, but it's just so that he can actually last.
It's more of a cardio thing, right?
More of a cardio thing, right?
So what they say, I could last 15 rounds in the ring. That's what the boxers say that. So the type of thing. So I'm trained for 15 rounds. That's what he thinks. Because you could go around, you could go, like we said, you could go 50 minutes.
Right.
So if you're gonna go 50 minutes in a match like that, your cardio better be top. Yeah. So
I mean, there's also rumors of it being 1 and 2. So
exactly
60 minutes.
50, 60 minutes there. You need your who has done that? Sean,
Austin,
Rick Flair. When I say Rick, I don't know what my
what other Rick would there be?
Yeah, well, true that, or Rick Steiner, but no,
Rick Steiner.
No, he didn't go 50 minutes. But yeah, Rey Mysterio, I think, has the record right over an hour. Yeah, Rey Mysterio, because it was the 40-man Royal Rumble year.
Right.
But so we had Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, Rey Mysterio, Steve Austin, and now it would be Cody Rhodes, right? Or am I missing somebody here? I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Yeah. I think that's it.
I mean, we could always check, but I think that was it.
So I think Cody Rhodes going
as
into that
one,
category.
Right?
Well, the longest. I'm saying like more of the longest.
Number one.
Okay.
Well, usually you go the longest is usually you go number 1 there or number 2, but like the longest time.
Rumor, KO and Roman are apparently ending the show.
Oh, so that means there's something big happening in
There's
that
just
match.
so many freaking rumors, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know anymore.
Guys, I'm so excited about this Royal Rumble that these rumors are driving me crazy.
And that's the idea, though, because there's so many things about certain possibilities for Mania and whatever. We just don't know.
Yeah.
You know, and then it just leads for just hopefully an amazing pay-per-view. But I mean, you know, WWE has done. I mean, 2020. Oh, Jesus.
The new era
No,
of the new era.
Back. Vince is back. It's not technically a new era. He's back.
Well, he doesn't have
And
creative.
I mean, until he wants to have control of creative. So, which can be tonight at the Royal Rumble. This is my road to WrestleMania.
Imagine he opens the show. Guys,
bro,
welcome to Royal Rumble.
I was so pissed when he didn't open up for Raw 30th anniversary.
They
I was like,
they should have done. They would have got so much heat. They would have got so much heat. Maybe that's why they had 2.4 million.
What?
Leave Hogan alone.
No. Hogan apparently went for like back surgery or something.
The fuck we want. I love Hogan. If he hates him, it's okay.
It's fun. It's
okay,
fun, brother.
I'm sure there's a wrestler he likes that I hate.
Take your vitamins for your arm, say your prayers, and drink your milk. All right.
Yeah, man. Man. This is getting pretty interesting. Like I said, this is why I love the Rumble, because there's so many elements coming in.
I mean, I love the Rumble before I watch it because I'm at my most anticipation.
Yeah.
When you have last year happen with Brock coming in as 30 and
you can't tell me you weren't shocked and surprised.
No, I wasn't, because guess what? I knew that was gonna fucking come because he had just lost to Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, he's gonna show up at the Rumble because they were leaving little hints. I feel like, because I remember
I was completely shocked. I was actually telling my friend, because my friend had picked number 30.
Okay.
And I'm like, nobody's you ain't gonna win, bro. Just give me your money.
Just give me your money.
And he's like, oh, we never know. And then another friend that never watches wrestling that was there with us, and he's like, oh, but if Brock comes, he could win. I'm like, bro, Brock just had a match. He's never gonna show up. Number 30, fucking Brock shows up. And then he fucking wins.
Beginner's luck.
They're all looking at me. And you're the fucking wrestling expert? I'm like, yeah, you're right. I fucked up. But it's all right.
But there was hints, though, because I swear to God, after the Lashley-Brock match and they lost, the commentators had mentioned something. It was a slight little hint. And I'm like, oh, I don't like that tone. I don't like that tone.
They set it up.
What's going on? They kind of set it up. And then I was just like, oh, and then everyone else was in who I saw. And I'm like, the only person it is, it's got to be Brock for 30. I'm like, no. And then I'm like, fuck off. And then, of course, Brock wins.
Incarnate.
I blame Shane McMahon.
You think it's a Shane?
Oh, my God. Could Shane show up in the Rumble? Or I think they're not on talking terms,
Well,
even
on
them.
terms with that.
Well, he was on talking terms with Dad, technically.
He is with that on talking terms?
I mean, they had heat, but I don't know, man. It's been a year. Like, things change.
They've had heat for years. Yes.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Him
but
and,
he's still.
Him and Triple?
No. Vince and
Vince
Shane
and Shane.
have had beef
Right.
back and forth
But
for
if
years.
Triple H has control creative. Hey, brother-in-law.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Steph. Maybe
now?
Steph is like, no, don't go. Daddy's losing his mind. Daddy's going
Mr.
crazy.
Rumor Reel here, okay? It's just a joke. Okay. No bueno. Yeah, I mean, maybe Shane could happen. I mean, just as like a one-off thing, everyone would be like, "Here comes the money!
Here comes the money! It's a big pop.
You
That's
know
what
I mean? It's a pop.
Rumble's about.
That's
getting those big pops. So, so anything is possible in the.
I mean,
WWE.
who knows? Tatanka didn't post on Facebook that he wasn't going to be at the Rumble. Like
Yeah.
he did for Raw 30.
Yeah.
So who the fuck knows?
Like, hey,
Like
I didn't know you were gonna be there. I don't care that you're not gonna be there. You're fucking
I mean-
Tatanka, but whatever. It's all right.
yeah,
That's the only thing was good was his entrance music and his gear. So
yeah, his gear was pretty badass.
which is
Right.
a bit of offensive. Can we say his gear?
depending
Well,
on
whatever.
talking to.
I mean, considering he wasn't native, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so Tatanka,
Native.
just stay home.
He's not.
I thought he was native.
No,
No.
He's not
Why?
from
Because
reserve?
his name was Tatanka.
No, I honestly thought he was from the reserve.
Not that I know of.
this is what Google's made for.
Not that I know of. So all right. So I guess we've done the whole rundown of
Chris Chavez is an American retired professional wrestler
Yeah, that's it. Chavez.
under a Legends. Well, what? Chavez is native.
No. It's Mexican or Mexican American, whatever.
Just give me.
I don't know how you
they're
search.
not
It's gonna
taking-
take forever to find something.
I know.
Like forever.
For
Maybe.
nope. Pembroke, North Carolina.
No. So yes, so
No.
exactly. So okay, so that's okay. So the tank is okay at home. We don't need to see you.
Yeah.
Stay where you are and just don't be
enjoy
an
the show.
entrance. Don't
Just
be an
enjoy the
entrance.
show like the rest of us.
Don't be an entrant in the Royal Rumble. So all right, guys. So
The
let me do-
men's Royal Rumble match will kick off the show.
Oh.
Fightful reports.
damn.
Holy shit! Are you shitting me? What?
Is it 8 o'clock yet?
No, yeah.
So
it's not.
so the
It's
Rumble,
not,
the
but
men's
damn.
Rumble is going to start off the show, and Kevin Owens,
Oh my God,
Roman
I
is going
got
to end the show.
shivers, dude.
So that means something big is going to happen in the main event. For them to main
Yeah.
event that means something big is going to happen.
You smell what the Rock is cooking?
Oof, possibly. Now I'm there's a big possibility The Rock might show up now. If they're going to main event that, then why not? Why
But
main
then
event
but if they're gonna
without him
open,
showing up?
yeah, but why would they open up with the Rock showing up too, though?
No. I don't think Rock will show up.
He's
at
just
the
gonna
Rumble,
show up at the
at
Roman
the main
match.
event. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So let me do our plug here.
Yep.
So guys, the Rumble starts at 8. I would suggest if you guys are coming to watch the Rumble with us, you show up around 7:15, so we have time to do the pool because like JLB just said, the men's Royal Rumble will be starting off the show.
Oh my God!
So you need to be here before the Rumble so we
Right.
could pick the
No cheating.
pick the
year
numbers.
before the Rumble.
and that's it. So now it's 9515 Hochelaga, a bit east of Desormeaux on Hochelaga. We are going to watch the Rumble all together here.
Yes,
and
sir.
we'll have a little spot. There's food, there's drinks, there's beers, there's alcohol, there's whatever you want, hamburgers, hot dogs. We'll all watch the Rumble together here on our big screen. And there's space for everybody. So just come on over. We'll happily welcome. And first round's on me. I promise.
Oh, there we go. Jeez, I'm holding you do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's it. So I'm just pretty excited. Men's Royal Rumble starting off the show. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a good time. So, yeah, come on down. Come one, come all. 9515.
Hochelaga.
I don't know why I can't remember that. It's just not in my head. It's right up there, but it's too small. So there you go. So come. I hope wherever you guys are watching the Rumble, hopefully it's at 9515 Hochelaga with us, which would be great. But wherever you're watching it, please let us know. Keep us posted. Comment down below. We will definitely be commenting and tweeting all night. It's going to be hopefully a good Royal Rumble, and it's going to be a good freaking time. And I guess that's it. Of course, you can follow us on our social medias at WTN Wrestling on all of them, except for Twitch, where it's WTN_Wrestling Talk Now. And just get ready for the Rumble, baby, because in minus 2 hours, it is Royal Rumble time, and the men's Royal Rumble is kicking it off. Is there anything else, guys, that you would like to say before we send it off?
I'm good.
I think we're good, baby.
We are good indeed. So thank you guys for watching, listening, for everybody coming to see us before the Rumble. I hope you do enjoy the Royal Rumble because it is the roads to WrestleMania. Michael Cole made that joke yesterday. I was so pissed, but then I was like, that is kind of funny. And I would also say that. Let us know who you pick for the Royal Rumble, whether for the men's, women's, and the matches. And because it is Royal Rumble time. So we hope you guys do enjoy it. And we will, of course, see you also next Thursday to run it all down for you once again. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot to talk about with all the surprises that we are going to have.
Oh, yeah.
So until next time, we will see you then. Ciao for now.